Alright guys, so welcome back to another brand new video. I hope you guys are all doing well. In this video, of course, I want to talk about Bitcoin, give you guys an update on what is happening with Bitcoin right now. Because you guys can clearly see Bitcoin is in fact having a decent pump up right now, guys. Okay, so right now, you guys clearly see Bitcoin is just holding just below $28,000. So slightly dropping, but if you go to the 1 hour time frame, you guys clearly see we did actually see Bitcoin touch above $28,000, specifically 28,100, almost 28,200. So Bitcoin is having a decent pump up right now, guys. And if you guys haven't seen yesterday's video, even in yesterday's stream, I told you guys that it's the month of October, which we know what that means. Okay, usually Bitcoin does perform very, very well for the month of October. We have, in fact, been seeing that, for the past few years throughout Bitcoin history. The month of October is usually where Bitcoin does perform pretty well and it does pump pretty decently. Okay, we do, in fact, have a, decent return back. So it is, in fact, the month of October, the 1st of October for you guys and the 2nd of October for me, right? Because I know a lot of you guys do in fact watch my videos from the US. Okay, so it's a new month, and already, guys, right? Already, okay, this month, just happened. Okay, we have already entered the new month, and already we are in fact seeing Bitcoin pumping. And I told you guys in yesterday's video, I'm expecting Bitcoin for the next upcoming few weeks, meaning this month of October. I'm expecting Bitcoin to perform very, very well, meaning I do in fact see Bitcoin at least pumping back up to maybe $38,000 or even higher than that, right? So if we go to the daily time frame, okay, it's been about a few months since we have seen Bitcoin back at $30,000. Around early August, that was our last time seeing Bitcoin at 30K. And I really do believe, maybe, potentially, very, very high chance of this happening, of us seeing Bitcoin pump back up to $30,000 maybe sometime, this month in October. Okay, so I'm excited, and I hope you guys are in fact excited as well, guys. So Bitcoin is pumping, Ethereum is also pumping. You guys clearly see Ethereum right now is back at $1,700. That's always amazing to see. And overall, of course, the market is pumping, right? It's up 2.8%. So for the past 24 hours, you guys can see Bitcoin and, of course, Ethereum are both up 3%, which is amazing to see. And, of course, for the past, 24 hours, other altcoins are, of course, pumping, right? You guys see BNB, XRP, Solana has been pumping. You guys clearly Solana right now absolutely skyrocketing today for the past 24 hours, 11.50%. Right, so Solana is absolutely pumping, and you guys clearly see Solana for the past week, 7 days, it's pumping over 20%, 21%, almost 22%. Always great to see for Solana. Cardano is pumping, Doge is slightly pumping as well. Always great to see Polygon, Polkadot, Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash. Chainlink today is actually down 3.3%, but for the past 7 days, it's actually up 10%. So it seems like a fair few altcoins are in fact pumping, guys, right? You guys clearly see that for the past 4 hours. A fair few altcoins are in fact pumping up right now. So that's always amazing to see. Since everything is in fact pumping, okay, it looks like we're still holding in neutral, just like what we saw yesterday. Yesterday was in fact in neutral. Last week was a neutral. Last month, we were actually in fear mode. Okay, so right now, investors are sort of in the middle. Okay, it's right now at 50. So that's always great to see. But I've been telling you guys many times, we should be very, very bullish right now. Okay, so since Bitcoin is pumping back up at $28,000, of course, everyone, not everyone, but a lot of people are in fact tweeting about this, right? So here it is, $28,000. Bitcoin Magazine just in $28,000. You guys clearly see that. A fair few people are obviously, talking about this. And like I said, it's October. So this is to be expected for Bitcoin to pump. And, we are obviously just starting in this month, okay? Like literally the first day of October, and we are already seeing Bitcoin pump, right? So $28,000, which is always great to see. So October is here. Okay, I like that. So speaking about the Bitcoin monthly returns, we know September, okay, has finished, right? And we actually ended off September in the greens, the first time in pretty much 6 years. So from 2017 to 2022, 6 years straight, the month of September, we actually ended off those months in the reds, right? But for the first time in 6 years, this year, okay, in 2023, the month of September, we actually ended off in the greens, right? This is actually wrong. It's not actually down. It's actually up, right? And now we are in fact in October, and we know what that means. It's gonna be pumping, guys. Okay, the only years, okay, from 2022 to 2013, only two times, right? Two times since we have seen Bitcoin drop, and that is pretty much in 2018 of October and 2014. 2014 of October. That's the only times we have seen Bitcoin drop. On that, from 2022, 2021, 2020, 2019, 2017, and 2016, 2015, and of course 2013, it's all been in the greens. Okay, so clearly October is in fact a great month for Bitcoin. So I'm expecting some massive pumps and gains for this month alone for Bitcoin and altcoins, right? I really am, guys. Okay, and this is what's happening with Bitcoin right now. So it seems like Bitcoin is in fact forming a high low after the bear market retouch of the trend line. So Bitcoin is getting ready for the next pump, guys. Okay, it really is, and this chart pretty much just clearly show you guys that right there. Okay, and of course we know the halving is about to happen for Bitcoin. So the year 2024, okay, we're gonna see Bitcoin pumping. Okay, so once the halving happens, and I told you guys many times, we're not gonna see potentially, right? We're not gonna see Bitcoin pump straight away once the halving does in fact happen. Okay, you got to give it a few months time. So that's why I've been telling guys, towards the end of the year in 2024, the massive run, the bull run, of course, I'm talking about, will happen for Bitcoin, and of course throughout 2025. And this is exactly what the chart, pretty much what the chart would look like, guys. Okay, so it may seem boring right now where we are right now for Bitcoin. Okay, we know Bitcoin hasn't really been moving. But understand, guys, in the next upcoming few years, of course next year and of course 2025, I'm talking about, it will pump. Okay, we're going to see a massive pump. So this is the time right now to accumulate as much as you possibly can. Right now is the perfect time to buy as much Bitcoin as you possibly can. Okay, and I know I keep saying that, but it really is, guys. Okay, right now is a massive opportunity right now to get into Bitcoin at a cheap price. Remember, it's still below 30k. Okay, not for long. Not for long now. Time is ticking. Not for long. We're going to see Bitcoin continue to pump up to the upside. So continue to DCA into Bitcoin, guys, while it's still below $30,000. Even, let's think long term. Even when Bitcoin is still below 100k, right now is a great buy. Okay, it really is. So yes, the halving is in fact about to happen. And every single time, and you guys clearly see, this is, this chart just shows you guys this right here. Right, that every single time we have the Bitcoin halving, this is where Bitcoin pumps the most, and this is when we do in fact have the next bull run happen, and we enter the next bull market, the next bull cycle, right? So 2012 we had the halving. You guys clearly see when the halving happened, we didn't see Bitcoin pump straight away, and this is what I'm talking about, right? And then of course a few months later it did in fact have a pump. Okay, you guys clearly see that. 2016, same story. We had the halving, we didn't see Bitcoin pump straight away. Right, give it a few months time and then it pumped. Right, same with 2020, our most previous halving event for Bitcoin. Right, we had the halving and we didn't see Bitcoin pump straight away. Right, a couple months later, that's when it really pumped. So the exact same thing is going to happen for Bitcoin right now. Okay, and next year in 2024. That's why I've been telling us many times. Maybe most likely towards the end of the year in 2024. That's when we're going to really see Bitcoin pump. So be excited, guys. Okay, the future is very bright for Bitcoin. Okay, I can say many things. Okay, why the future for Bitcoin is really bright. Okay, but I want to keep this video short. and I don't really want to, keep repeating myself. But that's that, guys. But yes, Bitcoin is pumping, you guys clearly see. So that's always, amazing to see. Who knows? It could potentially, drop back down at its previous level of 27,200. We will see. But hopefully, Bitcoin does in fact continue to pump up to the upside. I will obviously, keep you guys updated. So stay tuned for that. But guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end this one. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Give thumbs up and of course subscribe. And I'll catch you guys all in my next video. Have a good one, guys.